Hey guys, this is Collin Moshman and Katie Dozier for CardsChat.com, and today we have the Suited Connector Hand Quiz with 3 rapid-fire Suited Connector Hand Quiz questions.
I think we could also call this the Spicy Hand Quiz Questionnaire, because I like playing Suited Connectors because they're always a little bit more interesting than your average pocket pair.
Absolutely. It's like your average bear, your average pocket pair. And here we're going to start this off in a bounty. The small blind raises, and getting better than 2-to-1 odds with Suited Connectors, we almost always want to at least call with position, which is what I do here. Flop goes check, check.
Wait, what? The flop goes check, check?
You're saying I make a mistake?
I'm saying
I have never made a mistake, Katie.
I would definitely go ahead and fire here about half pot. This is also a reg that you're up against, I seem to recall. So this would be, I think, the kind of thing where the player might just be looking to check fold.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we really have no showdown value. In other words, 5 high is not going to win at the end.
Unfortunately, that's true.
So we have to bet to win. So we definitely could bet this flop. I think that's a great point. But the quiz question I want to look at is here at the turn. The small blind checks again, and the question here is check or bet. Katie, what do you say?
I say, yet again, sir, we should bet here. We should go ahead and bet. I mean, we have 5 high, but we also now have picked up a draw, which is pretty sweet. So everything in this hand says we need to go ahead and bet here.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. And typically, if you both have a draw and you're never going to win with your hand unimproved, you want to bet. That is, to my credit, what I finally do at this point.
And then you get called.
And look at this. The
Mosh
luck boxes it once again.
Brilliant play.
And that's the power of the semi-bluff. You will hit cards like this, and they add tremendously to the profitability of semi-bluffing.
Every time your semi-bluffs will
get there. Every time.
Well, that's a good hand. I like the largest bet there on the river, too. So you redeemed yourself.
Yes, thank you very much. So hand number 1, bet the turn. Now let's look here. This is in a spin and go. The button folds. Katie, what do we do here in the small blind with the 7-5 suited?
This is definitely going to be a profitable open shove, and I would tend to shove Suited Connectors that were just a little bit worse than that. But let's take a look and use our Icy Mice feature to take a look at what range we think we should be shoving here. But what do you think, Colin? You want to answer first?
I agree with you, no. So this is a nice thing we can do with this program. And what these mean are the number of chips we win on average by moving all in. So here it says with 7-5 suited, we're going to win just over 5 chips on average by moving all in. And we can even shove Suited Connectors as weak as 4-3 suited and show a profit. So under 10 blinds, blind on blind, even though you often want to take a flop with these hands, it's best to just move all in here.
The power of the Suited Connector, heads up, low blind.
Yes, well said, Katie, well said. And again, the suck out. This is what's happening. Like literally every hand I get a suck out. So I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a good way to win in poker. Get a suck out every hand.
Let's see if it continues here.
It's not looking like you're probably starting with the best hand, but we'll see.
We'll see. I have this beautiful 6-5 of spades.
You sound like you're selling a cheap ring.
Yes, you can have this for only $9.99. And I go ahead and bet. The reason why I bet here is both for value to get called by worse hands and to protect my hand. He can have a lot of draws here, and I don't want him to check back and take a free turn card.
Definitely. And it's not a donk bet, of course, because he open-limped or completed pre.
Yes, exactly. So typically you would check to the raiser if your opponent raises, but here nobody raised pre-flop. It's anybody's pot to win. And I call this bet the turn, now with third pair. Check, and we face a decision. So now he bets larger. He fires again. It's over half pot. And the question here is, do we call or fold? Katie, what do you say?
I say we definitely need to call here. Heads up, this is still a pretty solid hand, really. A lot of draws miss, most notably perhaps the diamond draw. He also completed pre, not raising, which is going to make his hand weaker on average, and it's a pretty obvious time to make a bluff for a player that's not actually representing much at all.
Yeah, definitely. Also, straight draws that have missed. I completely agree with you. So typically, if you beat a bluff, you're getting good odds. A lot of draws have missed. You just have to click that call button, which I hope I do here. I do. He's got kind of this random queen deuce. Not totally sure I get that.
A lot more satisfying, though, than seeing him turn over the wheel. That wouldn't really go with our whole video vibe here.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to end it here. Thanks very much for watching. This has been Katie Dozier and Collin Moshman for CardsChat.com.